Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Start with the name of Allah, who is the most beneficent and merciful, and durood on his last prophet Hazrat Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. This is Unit 2 of Class 10, and the name of this unit is User Interaction. In this unit, the first question is, what is computer? So the definition of computer is in front of you. A computer is a device that takes data as input, process that data, and generates the output. The next question is, what are input output functions? So its definition is here in front of you. We need a way to provide input and show output while writing programs. Each programming language has its keywords or standard library functions for I/O operations. C language also offers printf function to display the output, and scanf function is used to get input from user. So here is the definition of input and output functions. Suppose that take the example of an ATM card. When you insert the ATM card into an ATM machine, then message is prompted by the machine. You read the message and enter your 4-pin code. If the machine goes blank, then what will you do? You will be troubled. Uh, if there is no response from the machine, then you might think that the machine is not working proper. So the machine gives you a message to enter your pin code. You enter your 4 digits pin code, and then the further screen appears and different options are available in on that screen, from where you select multiple options. So it is an example of user interaction, which is the name of the second chapter. You write messages using printf function. The user reads that message and then gives his response through scanf function. Okay, so it is a short as well as long question. What is printf function? Printf is a built-in function in C language. What do you mean by built-in? Already available. The user do not need to write this function. Printf is a built-in function in C programming language to show output on screen. Its name comes from print formatted. This line is MCQ and it can be asked in the paper. That is used to print the formatted output on screen. You can use any data type with printf function. Okay, so here is the syntax of printf function. It is not written in the book, but I have written it for you. Printf, inside double quotes you will write format string. What is format string? Format string is a statement, is an expression that consists of English alphabets and may contain special characters or digits. Here is its next syntax. Printf format string. Format string is a sequence. What is string? A string is a sequence of characters. So the user read this text and then gives and then enter and then the variables are used to print the values on the screen. Here the second argument or the parameter is list of variable. Here you will write different variables separated by commas, and the values of these variables will be printed on the screen. Here is a simple example, very simple example. Hash include stdio.h white main printf hello world. So inside double quotes you write a text hello world. When this program is executed on the screen, its output will be printed as follows: hello world. Okay, let's move to the next page. In the next page, a program is written and you are asked to write its output. Write on the output of the following code. Okay, what will be its output? I have also made a separate video for all the activities of chapter 2, 3, 4, and inshallah I will upload video of chapter number 5 soon. The activities of chapter number 2, 3, and 4 have been uploaded. You can see these from there. Okay, the next topic is format specifier. It is a long question. Its definition is as follows. You can also see it from the summary of this chapter. Its definition is: format specifiers specify format of data type during input and output operations. They are preceded by a percent sign. This is the definition of this format specifier. After this, different information is given in this topic. What if we want to display the value of variable? Let's declare a variable and then check the behavior of a program. You will write this information only when this question is asked in long. Here declare a variable of int data type whose name is age, and you assign a value of 35 to it. Now you want to display the value of this variable on screen. What will you do? Print up inside double quotes you type age. So when you execute this program, the age whatever you write inside these double quotes will be printed on the screen. So on the screen age will be printed. So the value of the variable, which is 35, is not printed on the screen. So what will you do? Here is a question of a short question, question number 4 exercise, and it's a part question number 3. So here is the question number 3. Why format specifiers are important to be specified in IO operation? This is part 3 of question number 4. So its answer is here. I have marked it. We need to if this question is asked in long, then you will continue from here. After writing this whole information, it does not display the value stored inside a variable age. Instead, it just displays whatever was written inside the double quotes of printf. In fact, we need to specify the format of data that we want to display using format specifiers. You write this piece of text as an answer of this short question, and after it you will write this table. Here the format specifier for different data types are given. Percentage %d or percentage %i is used for int data type, percentage %f for float, percentage %c for character data type. Suppose we want to show int data type, we must specify it inside printf by using the format specifier percentage %d or percentage %i. In the same way, for float data type, we must use percentage %f. Here is an example to explain this concept. After including the library files in the program, you start your program with main function. You initialize a variable of data type float which has a name of height, and you give it an initial value of 5.8. After this, you declare a variable of int data type and give it a value of 35. Now you want to print these values on the screen. Okay, Here the function printf my age is. This text will be written on the screen. Here you can see the output my age is. After that you write percentage d. This is the format specifier that we have seen here. So in place of this format specifier, the value of the first variable which is written after this double quotes will be printed on the screen. So in place of this format specifier percentage d, the value 35 is printed on the screen. And then the remaining text and my height is will be printed on the screen. And in place of this format specifier which is used for float variables, the value of the second variable will be displayed on the screen, which is 5.800000. The precision of float data type is 6 digit after the decimal point. So here we have initialized it with 5.8 only, but it has completed it after placing zeros after the 8 after the 8 decimal point 8, and then placing 5 zeros to complete its precision, which is 6. We can observe that while displaying output, first format specifier is replaced with the value of first variable data after the ending quotation marks. This is here that this format specifier is replaced with the value of this age variable, and then the second format specifier, that is age in the above example, and the second format specifier is replaced with the second variable data. After this important tip, the information which is given in the important tip is as follows. When we use percentage f to display float value, it displays 6 digits after the decimal point, as you can see here. After decimal point we have only specify 8, but it displays 8 digits after this decimal point. Okay, so it displays 6 digits after the decimal point. If we want to specify the number of digits after decimal point, then we can write percentage dot nf. After that, where n is the number of digits, in the above example, if we write the following statement, printf, you write the text inside double quotes. My age is percentage d and my height is percentage point 2f. This text is displayed on the screen as it is, but when the first format specifier appears, it will replace the value of this variable, which is age. After that, the remaining text will be printed on the screen, and here we specify that how many uh, digits we want to display after a decimal point. So we write percentage point 2f. So this will display 2 digits after the decimal point. So here we write the height of the student, which we have already declared here. So after decimal point only 2 digits will be displayed on the screen. Here is the output of the program. My age is 35. In place of first format specifier, the value of the age is displayed, and after it the remaining text is displayed on the screen here. Percentage point 2f, the value before the decimal point, and after this only 2 digits will be displayed on the screen. So it is the answer of the long question that will be asked in the board exam. You will also write this text if this question is asked as a long question in board exams. So the question, this can also be asked as a short question in board exam. So the statement of the short question is as follows: is format specifier only used for variables? So these lines are its answer. Format specifier are not only used for variables. it can also be used for uh, values. Actually, they are used to display the result of any expression involving variables, constants, or both. So after writing these two lines, here is an example which is given, and you will include this in your long question. Answer of the long question: hash include stdio.h wide main printf sum of 23 and 45 is percentage %d. So this format specifier will be replaced after adding these two integers. When we add these two integers, the sum will come up to 68. So format specifier can also be used for numbers. So this is the long question that can be asked in the board exams. Our next long as well as short question is scanf function. What is scanf function? This function is used to take input from the user during the execution of the program. Its definition as given in the book is as follows: scanf is built-in function. What do you mean by built-in? That it is already available function. The user do not need to write this function in his program. Scanf is a built-in function in C language that takes input from user into the variables. We specify the expected input data type in scanf function with the help of format specifier. We have already seen that percentage %d is used as a format specifier for integer. Percentage %i can also be used as a format specifier for integer data type, and float can be used for float data type. We can use percentage %f as a format specifier, and for character data type we can use percentage %c as a format specifier. So in scanf function we can also use these format specifiers. Here you can see, if user enters integer data type, format specifiers mentioned in scanf must be percentage %d or percentage %i. So we will write these lines if this question is asked as a short question in the board exams. What is scanf function? Here is a code that is used to explain this concept. First line will be include statement, hash include stdio.h. After that you write the main function. After that you declare a variable whose data type is character and whose name is grade. After that you use the scanf function with the format specifier of percentage %c, and then you write the name of the variable preceding by an and symbol. So what is the purpose of this and symbol? This symbol represents the address of this variable. Okay, so here is some more information. In this example, percentage %c format specifier is used to specify character type for the input variable. Input entered by user is saved in variable. Great. Here's another short question: that how many parts a scanf function has? A scanf function has two parts. One is format specifier and the next one is variables or list of variables. There are two main parts of scanf function as it can be seen from the above code. First part inside the double quotes is the list of format specifiers, as you can see here. And the second part is the list of variables with and sign at their left. So this is the long question, which is you will write some more text here. Here's another example that is given. In this example, hash include statement is used, main function is used, int num, you declare a variable of data type int. After that, printf function used to display a message on the screen in which the information is written. User will read this information and will prompt as required in this statement. Enter a number between 0 to 10. The scanf function is used to take input from the user during the execution of the program. Here we use the format specifier percentage %d, and after this we use a variable which we have declared. And before this we also use an address operator. User enter value. After that we want to print the value that is entered by the user. Printf, the number you entered is colon percentage %d. Here this format specifier will be replaced by the value of this variable, which is number. So the output of the program is as follows. First, this message is displayed on the screen as it has written in the printf statement. The user entered a value 4 and this value is displayed on the screen. Okay, here is another short question that can multiple inputs be used with scanf function? So its answer is yes. We can take multiple inputs using a single scanf function. Example given, look at the following statement: scanf %d, %d, %f. Here we have used three format specifiers, and of course three variables will be used for these format specifiers. The first two format specifiers are of type int and the third format specifier is of type float. So here is a detail of this function. It takes input as two integers, integer data type, integer type variables a and b, and one float type variable c. After each input, user should enter a space or press enter key. After all the inputs, user must press enter key. So with this piece of information, your question come to an end. So what is it? What is the question? The question is, what is what are format specifier? So it starts from here. You will write your long answer of the long question from here, and then you will write this table, you write this piece of code, and then this example, and then also you will write this important tip. After that you will write this important note, and for the answer of the format specifier is completed here up till here. After that a new long question starts from here, scanf function. You will write this complete page, this information as well up till here. Okay, the last question is important note. This piece of information can also be asked in the MCQs. It is very common mistake to forget and sign in scanf function. Without and sign, the program gets executed but does not behave as expected. So this piece of information can be asked in the form of short question or MCQ. You must memorize it. Okay, that's it for this lecture. Take a very good care of yourself, take a very good care of your parents, your near and dear ones. May Allah shower his blessings on all of us. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.